Not that I'm going to know who's on here, but so let's see how long it takes for somebody to actually watch this. Don't have anybody watching. Don't have anybody watching, but we're going to go live anyway. So 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I haven't said that for a while. It's going to be very, very, very echoey in here. That doesn't work. 1 second. Let's move the whiteboard out of the way. Yes, very echoey. Right, 3 people watching. Well, I'm going to do this live because I'm just testing some stuff out, but it sounds very, very echoey. So I'm going to think I'm getting a microphone and everything. Could do with some feedback, guys and girls, if you're there. Give us a little bit of feedback. Let us know below. God, I haven't said that for a long time. Let us know below what the sound is like, because I'm literally doing this in the office. There's clearly a bit of space here in the middle of the office, so I can start doing some lives. Because I actually want to do Facebook and Clubhouse and Facebook at the same time. And if you guys don't know what Clubhouse is, where have you been? You must have been under a rock. So I'm going to do this live. I'm just doing a bit of a test. This is going out across my personal Facebook. A little echo. Yes, it is, Tristan. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to have to try and sort that out, but I don't know that I'm going to do a lot in here without deadening the sound. So we're going to have to try that out. Probably headphones and a mic. I don't know. I'm not going to have to try that out. But anyway, it is a first test. It's Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to be getting out on Clubhouse as well as doing Facebook and as I said, Essex Business Radio. Still using that for now, though. There is a plan to change things a little bit over the next month or so. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I'm going to be wanting to know, we're going to be looking at the, thanks very much, Tristan. That's really, really good of you. Thank you. So Tristan's going to send over a wireless mic suggestion. Perfect. That'll be superb, because it is quite a big space in here. I've got a few screens and things around, so it's a bit noisy. But anyway, as I said, I was going to try testing it out. Thought, fuck it, why don't we just actually go live and try it out? Because as I said, I want to do Clubhouse at the same time. We've got some plans to do things over the next month, but I want to be starting straight away. I'll miss doing the shows. Adrian Dorobantu, who was my co-host on the Pivotal Podspective, as you may or may not know, last year, is also looking forward to it as well. He's just had a baby, so congratulations, Adrian, for a little while ago. But what I want to hear from you guys, and you can send me messages afterwards, doesn't matter if you send it now or later, is I want to find out what you want to hear about, because we've got a lot has been going on using Clubhouse. Hi, Josephine. Thanks very much for joining. Good to see people coming on. We already in Clubhouse, we've had loads and loads of things going on, and in fact, actually, it's changed the horizon, the landscape for the business. What was Forge Management, that is also going to be changing. So I'm going to be telling you all about that as well. The most exciting thing is I've got a 50-inch TV screen here in front of me, which means I can see everything nice and clearly. And I can be a bit more creative, so I can, if you're watching the shows last year, I talk my hands and have a lot going on. So I find that sitting at the desk isn't always the best use of my time and my abilities. How you doing, Hanan? Good to see you. What up? So big love to you all. It's really good to be doing something rather than doing nothing, because I'm not going to be doing nothing, actually. That's bullshit. I've actually been doing quite a lot. And as I said, I'm going to be telling you about that. I'm going to start actually planning out a few things. Not too planned, because if you know me and you watched some of my shows and things last year, then you'll know that I don't like to be scripted. I don't like to be too planned. What I do like to do is just fucking get shit out there. So we're going to be doing some interesting stuff. Now, we've got plenty of space here, so we may well be getting some guests in here as well to do this. But I want to be stood up. Now, I did a speaking course once, and somebody said to me that I walked too much. I walked backwards and forwards. Do you know what? One thing I'm going to tell you about speaking is you need to be comfortable. Now, if you've watched comedians, they don't stand there in one place. A lot of them walk backwards and forwards because their creativity can flow. And when you can flow, you can go. And that's not how it goes. But anyway, you know what I mean? So we're going to keep the creativity going, and I definitely want to be doing a lot more of this standing up. So I have to be honest with you, I was slightly nervous before doing it, but nowhere near as nervous as I was before I started doing the shows with Essex Business Radio going back a year or so. And in fact, Hernan was at the beginning of my journey of doing podcasts. And this, in essence, is a little bit like doing a podcast and doing some live shows. So show us some love, give us some hearts. That's not really heart, that's sort of, that is. So give us some hearts. Let us know what you think. But I also genuinely want to hear about what you guys want to know from me, because I did a whole year. I did 80 to 90 shows between podcasts and between live shows as well last year, yet hardly talked about myself. So it was always strange at the end of the show where our guests would say, so what is it exactly that you do? And I would tell them. Now, thankfully, actually, what I was telling them then is very similar, but we've actually developed the business as well. So I want to tell you about that over the next week or so. And I want to be finding out what people's challenges are in their business as well, because if I can't help you, then we are sure to know somebody that can. Now, this could be in a marketing business. It could be in a business, a product-based or service-based business. Who knows? But I definitely want to be hearing about it. But more importantly, we want to get some edutainment on the go. So it's not all about business. It's definitely about other things. But this is quite interesting. I've met somebody through Clubhouse who has actually created something that means we can put Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and, well, not Instagram, but all of the other things, including Clubhouse, on there as well. Now, this is pretty exciting, because if you don't know what Clubhouse is, then have a look, because it is a voice-only app. And I've been on the voice-only app for, oh my God, since January the 1st. It might even be end of December, actually, last year. And I thought, what is this? Well, since then, I've gained myself over 20,000 followers. And they are real followers as well. I actually cleared out some bots recently. So I lost about 100 or something, because there's some bots following us, but they've cleared it out. It's a great app, and you know what? It's a community. Cult or culture, we talked about recently. Quite an interesting subject matter on Clubhouse, because is it a culture? Yes, it definitely is. Some people think it might be a little bit cultish, but I don't think so. In fact, the contacts and connections you can make through Facebook, through Clubhouse, I can't even explain. So if you don't know, then you will be watching some of these shows going forward, and I'm going to let you know what is going on. Now, the computer wants to restart, so I'm going to be stopping this. It's just a little bit of a test. Thank you very much for joining on this quick show, and I'm going to wrap it up for now. So I'm going to do a bit of a testing, and I might do another little bit of a live later. Big love to you all. Thanks for now. I'm going to say ciao for now. Brown cow.